I'm heading off on the Nichols Gorge walk now. It's a bit after 2 o'clock. It's a 7k loop. Don't think I'll be able to get round of it all in time. I'll have a choice of, depending on how far I've got, as to turn back or not, or whether I'll just keep going. Anyway, here we go. Made it down now to the creek, and we'll go around here. Crossing the creek yesterday, it's all dry. I hope we'll get down here. No trouble. I'd like it a bit wider than 70, but this is what we've got to work with. Right, this level. That'll do. That's nice. So we'll focus on there. Oh, I better pull back our histogram a bit. I think I'm going to end up having to go up and get the polarising filter. Carried it with me yesterday on the belt, but I stuck it in the bag this time. So it looks a bit blurry, but I think it's just the rocks are all right. It's that grass that's moving. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad when it slows down. I'm on 1/250th of a second. So okay, that'll do. Well, this is Coleman Cave. It's got a map there. It's an underground system. I was reading that back at the camp area. I won't be going in. Caves don't do a lot for me. So we'll just go for a walk over here and see what there is to be seen without going into the cave. There. Seen one cave, you've seen them all. We shall continue. We're still moving along towards the next cave. We've come to a national park signpost here, just talking about the trees, mainly the snow gums. There's also a black sally, all eucalyptus. Anyway, we'll continue on up through there. God blimey, I've even got a little bit of cloud up there. I hope that builds up as the afternoon goes on. We've just gone 2:30 daylight saving time, which is 1:30 as far as the sun's concerned, so I'm not going to have good light for quite a while. I hope I've reached what I believe is the plains by the time I get the good light. Anyway, I'll keep walking along here and see how we go. Well, still haven't reached the second cave. Must be awful close now. I think it must be 1.3 k or something. Anyway, that's the direction direction we're heading in, around the bend. I don't know whether we'll have to get fed up that way or whether we'll end up going down that way. Anyway, time to tell. A little bit of water there, there's nothing flowing. I can hear a trickle. Anyway, this is where I've come from. Down around through there. Been a nice walk. Anyway, keep going. We just stopped for a water drink. Stopped again at another one of these information signs. It's referring to fossils. You rang. Anyway, fossils of Coleman's Game. If you want to actually read this, pause the videos. Got my tripod leaning up against the sign. Put it on the ground at the last sign. Took about 1 nanosecond for the ants to claim it. It took me a couple of minutes to get rid of them all. So, lesson learnt. Anyway, I'm going to keep heading down through there. In fact, it looks like the path might go into the riverbed proper, or maybe I can see a little path to the left of it. Anyway, we'll keep going. Right, we've made it to the next cave. I think that was supposed to be about 1.3. One of them was 1.3 and one was 1.6 after 300. So, that's it there. Oh, that's interesting. You are here, Coleman's Cave. So 1.7, so it's 2. Now that's the cave there, but I think that's the path up there. And when you get to the top of that, you're on the plains. Yeah, I was aware that it was a bit of a climb. I've got quite a while to take the time to get up there. And from Murray's Cave, where we are here, 1.6 to, well, that's 1.4 up there. So where does the 1.6 and the 1.4 meet? Don't know, unless it's crossing the river here. Or the 1.4 might be from that walking sign to the split in the road, because then it's 600. Who the hell knows? It'd be nice to think that the 1.6 was up there and all the way around and up to there. I believe after this steep climb just here, you're up on the plains and it's supposed to be quite picturesque. Anyway, let's go. Well, we made it, good people. Let's just go and see if we can see anything from down here. No, that's where it was. Looking up through there. What's this sign say? If you can read this, you've taken a wrong turn. No, Murray's Cave's down the bottom, we're now up there. So we're ready to go around Coleman Plain, treeless plains. Oh, that's going to make it interesting. But the graziers loved it. Grazing began in 1830. Anyway, once again, if you want to read all that, just pause your video. Now, this is a sign that I reckon says, go down at your own risk. Idiot. What's it say? Oh no, just no camping and no horses. Ah, there you go. I thought it might have been a, go around out of the sun. I thought it might have been a sign warning people about the steep descent, because Because the scents are always worse than coming up. Anyway, I've almost got my breath. Grab some water again and go across the Coleman Plain, which hopefully is just going to be a doddle compared to this. It doesn't sound like it's going to be as scenic. Anyway, we'll see. I do believe the brumbies get around there, so I might run into some of them. Okay, keep on going. See you later. Well, we've finished the top of the climb. We're now on the Coleman Plains. So hopefully it's going to be fairly flat up along here. The sign said treeless. There's a sign up there, still climbing, but just like this. So keep going. Right, we'll have a look and see what we can get here. I don't want that dead stick in it. I want these rocks. And I want that little windy valley down there in. Still boring sky. Anyway. Looks good. Take a second one just for safety. Thank heavens for lens stabilisation. That was a 40th of a second. What was it on? Oh hell. Oh, I say somehow or other's got moved. Better just do another shot there. Just underexpose it a little bit more because the sky is quite blown out. That's better. Better. Okay. I think we're going to be struggling to get back on time. But if it's like this, I don't care. Let's see what we can get through here. The sun's in it. Big black blob. Okay. Focus is good. What we'll do is drop it down a bit. A little bit more around to the left. Less sky. The other side of this bush. Damn, plain trail going across. Looks pretty good. We'll do another one. Change the focus point on this one. Yeah, nice. Okay. The dilemma I've got is that stick down there on that path saying go back, because the path splits down there and there's no sign. Anyway, we'll go down to that one there and see what it says. And therein lay my problem. The sticks down the bottom had nothing to do with the trail, and the fork in the path down the bottom was nothing to do with the trail. However, that's the one that I followed. I'd say the cause of the problem was when I came up over the cliff and wound my way around, I saw the rocks and I moved off the path and down over to the rocks. And then when I was finished, I came out onto the wrong path and away I went. And it took a while before I realised that to some extent I was lost. There was no signs of the path, so I just took off in the direction I thought was appropriate. I came across a service road and started to follow it, and that's where this video picks up again. Luckily, all came out well. Anyway, continue on. Well, we're still moving down this trail. The campsite is actually over there, but at this time of the day there's no way I'm going to go bush, so I'm going to continue to follow this. It's heading towards Coleman farmhouse or station house, whatever it's called, and once I get to there I'm on the road, so hopefully this will come out in the road, unless it winds around and goes over that way. Right, against my better judgment, having consulted the Oracle, this road looks like it's moving me further and further away. It'll most probably still come out on the road, but I'm further away from the camp area. Now it shows the Nichols Gorge track going through there somewhere, so I'm going to go straight through and hope I hit that track. So here we go. It's a nice walk if nothing else. Straight straight in front of me, up on the hill, you can see sort of a semicircle of trees. Well, that's where I'm heading for. Now, whether the path's on this side of the trees or further over, I won't know until I get there. I'll have another consultation with the oracle and see what it says. The oracle says move that way. I should hit the path. But what annoys me is that tree looks familiar. That might be where the start of my problems were. Anyway, it also says that the camping area is only over there. So we shall see. Consultation with the oracle says it should be straight in front of us there somewhere. So soldier on. The creek runs that way, which means it should run all the way around to the camping area. Have another look at the oracle. It's starting to run out of light. As I said, that'll be running down towards the waterfall. So I shall follow this all the way around. I'd say it's going to be a long walk, but that's it. Well, it paid off to some extent. There's the sign, Nichols Gorge Walk. But that'll be the walk I did earlier today. So from following the creek around, that worked. And I will now just go back the way I came this morning. Happy days. The path we used to come this morning, because I didn't have stepping stones like this to go across. Now the map showed two ways to get back, and one brought you out at, what did I say, some camping ground, and I'd say I've stumbled onto that one. Anyway, across we go, another sign on the other side there. Should be good. Time for a nighttime walk on the rocks. Yeah, I'll give it a go. The other thing is just to walk across like I did yesterday. Oh, a little rocky one. Another little rocky one. Boy, what a hero. Okay, up to the next sign here. And on it goes. Some of the parks actually put distance measurements on them. Not this one.